any of the people. So it's actually Poochie now.
We're back up.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Poochie now.
Leon and Jasmine are going to talk you through this fight. We had some technical difficulties with the last stream, so we've got another stream up. Everyone, bear with us.
Oh, yeah,
we're gonna sort this out.
That out as well.
Leon and Jasmine are here to talk you through it.
Yeah, we'll try our best. I'm not very good at play-by-play, but Poochie's by the fence. It's got a bit of a.
Bruno is pushing Pretty Boy into the cage.
He's Pretty Boy, isn't he?
Mr. Lee.
Yeah, she's not going by Angela Poochie, isn't she? She's just going by Angela Lee.
Angela Lee Poochie.
But I mean, like in fights, she's just Poochie.
Yeah,
she's
I think
not.
She changed her name. I think she's Angela Lee Poochie on Instagram and social media.
Right.
So this is a sort of a typical strike. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, wow. He's hurt.
Oh,
did we just miss it? Really? Oh man.
1-1 with the TKO. Hurt
nice. We just missed a TKO. Sorry guys, I'm watching it live.
Just talk them through it. Anyone watching?
He's had a funny career in one. He's got some big wins. He's looked really impressive. He beat Anthony England, who at the time had just had 2 spectacular finishes back to back. He's only really lost.
Yeah, I feel like this is the guy who brought Anthony down, right? Like after this fight with Kwon, yeah. And Anthony Angelan he didn't do as well anymore.
He hasn't. I don't know if he's fought since then. Actually,
he's fought. No, I don't think so. Actually, you're right.
No, he has. Yeah, he lost to Gary Tonin and he lost to Chen Li. So he won.
Oh, yeah.
He won twice in a week with a spectacular head kick knockout and then a submission.
Exactly.
And then he lost to Kwon Wan-il.
Yo, how come
your countryman just won, man?
Yeah, by knockout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already knew that.
I'll tell you how nice Kwon Wan-il is.
He come and tell you.
If I can say that.
Just rumors. Hey, how come we don't have the fights?
We're trying to get it geo-blocked.
Because we got a copyright strike. Because it wasn't geo-blocked in time. So I'm trying to figure it out now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We were still live on Facebook though, but yeah, we've just gone back onto YouTube as well. So anyone who's watching, say hello again. We'd like to hear if you're still around. Sorry, we don't have a live stream on yet.
Can you put a message?
Trying to figure it out, Damon.
Nick, can you put a message?
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out.
Coming back in this minute. I'll quickly tell you as well how nice Kwon Wan-il is. I interviewed him in his last fight, and I saw him afterwards at the hotel, and he apologised to me for losing.
Oh,
I know, it's so sweet when a fighter does that.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's Leon, you remember that thing? Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm unable to access the thing I normally do.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to geo-block the India?
And the US.
I think US is fine. We've been fine with the US. Like there's been no problems with BR. I think it's
copyright issues, but because you have to pay for TNT in America.
BR,
Imagine one doesn't want a free option in the US. So I think it's more for one's sake rather than copyright. With Star India, they just bang out strikes like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But I mean, we haven't had a problem with America before, North America. In fact, we had pretty good numbers because there was it BR that like broke down or something.
Oh yeah. So what is it? It's TNT and it's BR. They're both the same, aren't they? Or they're both.
I'm unfamiliar, but probably.
John, you look like you're on a diet and you're hiding in a cupboard eating ice cream while no one's looking.
No, I just got home and I'm eating cookie peanut butter mixed with.
You're eating ice balls?
What are you eating?
Nice.
I'm eating chunky peanut butter with Nutella mixed together.
Nice.
It's
nice.
delicious, with a nice glass of milk.
What an innocent boy.
Huh?
Like cookies and milk before bed.
It's a good snack.
It is good. It's quite healthy as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's healthy, but it's good. It's Nutella. Isn't Nutella banned from some countries? Like you're not supposed to even sell it.
Peanut butter's healthy if it's got no crap added to it. Peanut butter's
sugar,
peanut butter.
Well, I think mine's pretty crappy because it's Skippy and it's pretty cheap to buy Skippy.
I get like 99% peanut butter. So it's pretty much just pure peanuts.
Yeah, I've tried that before.
That's good stuff.
And
I love nuts though. I hope that doesn't get us a strike for announcing I love nuts.
Peanuts and walnuts and hazelnuts and what else can we say?
I love offering Nick
just to clarify.
And chin nuts, and all that, right? I think we could say that.
Nick, can I tell you my joke I often say to you? I think I've said it to
the one
Nick
with
twice.
the name.
I've gone to Nick, do you want some nuts? He goes, no, I'm allergic. I goes, good job, you're not.
Wait,
I'll tell it to you later.
I don't even know what you said.
Probably best you don't.
Yeah, I was wondering where you guys were because, like, when I got in my car, I turned it on YouTube and it's like, where? I was like, I guess you guys are not doing it.
I can't find the thing I have to do.
John, do you know how to do the thing?
I know how to do a lot of things, but I don't know how to do that thing. I don't know how to do that thing.
This one's got limited ads again.
Really? We've been very good for the last 8 minutes. Like I think that's a new record for me as well.
That's the issue, yeah. Because it's limited, I can't change the.
That's really annoying. What's like? They don't even tell you, do they?
Well, at least it's not like a major card,
Yeah.
Say that it's been a fun card.
It's been a pretty good one so far. Yeah.
That's what I keep saying. You can't judge these fights on how big the names are. These fight cards.
Well, you just like watching Koreans get beat up or something?
What'd you say?
To be fair, the Korean won the last one.
Yeah, was that Bruno Pucci?
Yeah, that was Pucci.
Man, Pucci's knocked out 3 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, everyone is hyping up Pucci, but I'm not interested in him. He's not great in my book.
No, he's not great, but he's winning in life, so it's all good. It bounces out.
That's all that matters.
He didn't get finished his last fight, but he did get dominated for 3 rounds against Shura Kamikuba.
Yeah, exactly.
His old self, like when he first came to one championship, he doesn't look the same. Or I think the competition is just much higher level. That whoever they put him against, especially a guy with knockout power, it's not gonna end well. Because if he could stay off the ground with Pucci doesn't really have nothing on the feet. He hasn't developed as much.
No.
Compared to a lot
I
of
mean,
other guys.
considering how much time always passes between bouts, like you would think that he'd try to, up his game a bit, but
I'm sure he's training hard. I mean, he had a long period where he couldn't fight because of his visa situation. He couldn't leave the US while he was applying
exactly,
for
Sephiroth.
US visa.
And welcome back. We're trying.
Yep, thanks for joining us, Sephiroth.
We're having
I'm
battling
trouble. The YouTube demons to get a live stream going. I think
I wonder if it's
possible,
because
but let's
we have one championship
about it,
in the name.
Maybe.
Oh man, that's so much more difficult.
Why, is your stream blocked, Nick?
I haven't been able to change the geo blocking, so that's why I'm not putting the stream up, because it's immediately been someone has like limited the adverts.
Someone's got their finger on the button.
You know what?
I've requested a review of it, and then if a review comes through quickly, we can geo block, and then we can get going.
Well,
so you can't do a geo block while you've got a strike against you.
You can, but as soon as this one went up, someone then flagged it again for like limited adverts, and then
it's crazy. They've got like crazy bots going on, don't they?
So this one got flagged already before you even the new one.
But
flagged.
It's not been flagged for copyright yet. It's been flagged for something.
It's just limited
adverts. But
which is weird because we're not showing anything at the moment. It's just us, and we've got one championship in the title. I have a feeling it's because we have one championship in the title that the bots are like.
So we're just going to talk about the fights, guys. So try and hopefully you got it somewhere else. And who's back?
I haven't seen him in a while. The Australian Muay Thai ref.
Okay.
Rocky?
I can't remember his
Rocky
name.
is dating John Wayne Parr's daughter.
Yeah.
And John Wayne Parr is his head coach.
Yeah, they were in Singapore for the last card before the COVID issue.
Yeah.
John Wayne Parr's about to come back too. He just had like hip replacement. He's already training and ready to.
Yeah, I think he had the same operation Andy Murray had.
Who?
I think he had the same operation Andy Murray had.
Oh. Yeah, it's complete replacement of the hip. It's pretty insane.
Both of these have losses to Sam A. Kayangadal.
Have they? Well, Sam A is a beast, but who's throwing some pretty good? Rocky's quick. Yeah, Rocky's throwing some pretty good kicks. I think it's Rocky.
Rocky's got the yellow on his shorts.
Oh yeah, it is then.
I think Rocky's only like 19. A young kid.
Yeah, I think he's about 20.
Hey, have you guys been watching The Crown?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, that's like one of my favorite shows right now.
Apparently, they're doing Diana justice.
But you see, I'm going in with like pretty much not knowing anything about the royal family. So I've been watching like the whole thing, just discovering things and Googling things after watching it. So it's very interesting to me because I wasn't like obsessed with like Diana and all that stuff. Like that was farthest from my mind at that time. When did Diana pass away?
Very long time ago.
On the royal
was that
family.
in the 90s?
Yeah.
Or
maybe the 80s.
I think it was in the 90s, yeah. Because in the 90s, man, that royal family was the farthest thing from my mind, man. I was I was living in like near Seattle during the grunge era. Think about that.
1997.
Like when Nirvana and all that stuff was going on. I remember when Kurt
97.
Cobain killed himself. Like
same year
you're
as
just
Mother
stuck in that
Teresa.
world. But yeah, like learning about the royal family is pretty interesting.
Just a reminder, we're having some technical difficulties, and that's why we don't got the stream on next to us as usual. Sorry about
I've requested a review from YouTube, so we might get a couple of fights still. No,
Yeah,
there's only one left after this, isn't there? Question for you, John.
We've just ended the first
any
round.
Reason why my account keeps getting banned every time I create a new account? Are you creating an account with like someone else's name, or are you using someone else's like picture? There's many different reasons, because you know Twitter is kind of like very sensitive about that.
They're cracking down, aren't they?
And then why are you getting banned? How do you get banned before? Are you writing crazy
mean
shit
stuff
on there? I don't know. Yeah, like, because you know there's some sensitive topics on Twitter that kind of will get you banned or whatever. But I only post stuff about MMA. I'm not going on Twitter like really post anything else except for like football, American football. But other than that, outside of sports, I'm not posting anything.
John KL coming with the tips for JK, I think.
Gotta clear your device ID, John says. There you go, JK96. Do a factory reset in order to make it look like another device. Anyway. Sorry, Damon. This is your first one. We've let you down.
Yeah.
YouTube has let us down.
YouTube has let us all down.
Anyway, Rocky Ogden.
I mean, we could direct everyone to Facebook if you like. Follow us on Facebook, SCMP MMA.
I know, saying that though, we're not showing it on Facebook either, are we?
Yeah, if it's not showing here.
No, we can, because it's. Yeah, I know, but like if we stop, if this one ends up stopping because we're watching the stream together, we're still on Facebook. So just in case, everyone go onto Facebook, follow SCMP MMA. We could start streaming. We could risk it. And if we get striked again, you know where we are. We're still live on Facebook.
I think we'll get a strike here.
Well, not right now, but I mean, just it's tough to talk about things play by play. Don't know how people do it.
We can't afford another copyright strike.
Have we gotten 2 already?
You got the first one got cleared, so it's now 1.
Yeah, so it's still 1.
1 is all right. I'm a risk taker. I'll deal with 2.
I do think that
if anyone's got it in the background, can you like mute the sound so we don't get?
Is that really? Can't be a problem.
We might get flagged for that as well.
Really?
These bots.
Yo, do you guys use VPN for Netflix?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I use it, right?
I just
the one in the States.
Nice.
And man, you guys got to watch the one with the Scientology. That is just like there's a whole series on it, like the people that left Scientology. It's pretty interesting too.
Hey, it's a crazy sounding thing, actually. We should do a group with all of us in it, and then we can just share stuff. I do think that Rocky is doing very well, and we're into the 3rd round. Yeah, I'm watching on my phone as well, Ron. Sadly, that's what we all got to do. There's a lot of quiet. I personally am very bad at play-by-play, so even though I'm the only one talking.
Are we supposed to be doing play-by-play? Like, I don't think. Did we ever do play? Did we
Oh
see him
yeah.
doing play-by-play?
Well,
I
we
guess
have
we
no
have to
choice
now. There's
now.
no picture.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
and your
don't think we have to do
massive glass of
play-by-play.
milk.
We don't have to do play-by-play. It's because they're watching it most likely. So, you know.
Well, it depends on where they're from. A lot of them are. I think. I don't think
they
it's.
can't watch it where they're from. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, now it's a Muay Thai bout, so I don't know if. Yeah, we've got quite a few American, or at least like North American regulars that are on. Seppi a lot is in. I think
Is he in Canada?
JK is from as well. Yeah, North America, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damon, I think, as well, is from America. In the third round.
Nasiri's putting the pressure on. Oh, nice elbow. Got him in the clinch right now. Up against the fence. Ooh, another elbow. But Rocky just ate it, coming back with combination.
Yeah, got
nice
that teep.
Kick.
Gotta love that teep. I really do want that T-shirt though. Do you even
What
teep?
T-shirt? Teep to the junk?
No, there's a one T-shirt. You know how it's like, do you even lift, bro? But then one has a do you even teep?
Well, that's for Jonathan Haggerty. He's the teep king. He's fighting December 4th.
Is he? Oh, great. Is it champion? Is it belt?
I don't think so.
I heard Loan Tananes is coming back December too.
He's probably fighting next month then.
Yeah, I was talking to his teammate. His teammate spilled the beans.
JHK bro, why isn't Kyung Ho Kang ain't fighting at all?
He's injured.
There you go.
He was scheduled to fight. He signed a contract to fight Jack Shore, and then he a couple days later, he was sparring and he, I believe he cracked his orbital. He had to get surgery on his face. So that's why he's not fighting. But if he wasn't injured, he would have been fighting already.
Or lightweight.
Both Rocky and Laziri are a bit wobbly at the moment. I think they've been
always going to bring it.
Laziri looks kind of tired, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's been non-stop the whole fight. They've both been going at it.
There's like no shortage of action in this one. Sometimes you just get like seconds of nothing, and this is just all in.
Oh man!
Yeah, there we go.
Rocky
and
got
the third round.
Man.
Yeah.
Is the main event Muay Thai too?
Kickboxing.
No, kickboxing. Yeah.
I prefer Muay Thai.
I'm trying to convince this local promotion to do kickboxing with MMA gloves. Try to do it.
Yeah, he's my favorite Muay Thai ref. I've been missing him.
His referee Elias, my man.
Am I excited for Shu? I guess, you know. He did have a decent performance in his last fight. We were there. No, you guys weren't there. Were you?
I don't get to fly around, sadly.
No, his last fight was in Shenzhen. That's a long time ago.
No, I
He's
think
been on there. Were you there?
Nick wanted to go, I think.
UFC.
The UFC, yeah. Oh yeah, Nick.
I didn't.
That's when we were supposed to first meet up.
Yeah,
and then
we missed each other twice, and then Tokyo, right? Yeah.
Nick ghosted everybody. He said he said all the political drama. He had a baby mama
visa issue.
She was in Shenzhen looking for him. He couldn't come over.
Fight commentary is stellar. It is. The fight's over, Jesus.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
The fight's over, and Rocky should get this one. It's close, but Rocky should get it.
Yeah.
Oh no way! You see, never
split decision.
To me.
Split decision.
But
crazy.
Blue corner.
I mean, I can't. I don't want to put my volume up, so I don't want to get us in trouble. But I didn't even know it was a split until just then.
I didn't even hear it. I got it on mute.
Damon's striking fights with MMA gloves are so much better. I don't enjoy striking matches with big gloves as much. Agreed.
It's a lot more aggressive, for sure, and a lot more painful, right?
Yeah, to your hand and the face.
Whenever these
but
fights,
what determines the ounces? Like, do the fighters decide which ounce gloves they want, or actually maybe I shouldn't be doing it fingers like that, but maybe that's why we got striked, because I'm doing the English flip off.
That's the English flip off, really?
Yeah, 2 fingers.
Really? I didn't even know that.
No, you do it the other way.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it the other way.
Oh, okay.
The other way in England, like the same as sticking your middle finger up.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a story behind it.
Hippies are always like this.
No, the other way.
Yeah, but it's this way. Yeah.
This way? That people do that all the time in America.
In England,
I didn't even know that.
In England, it's equivalent to the middle finger.
Some cultural lessons now.
Yeah, so I actually really like the story behind it. Does anyone, do the British boys know the story behind it?
Of course not.
No.
No, there was a story behind it.
Yeah, so it's because back in the day, the French would take the English archers, would hold them custody, and when they get the archers, they'll cut off the 2 fingers, because when you're doing archery, you need those 2 fingers.
Ah.
So the ones who got away would do that to the French. Oh, wow.
Why are you even putting it up, man? Why is block this person? Block this person.
Because it's funny.
It's sad.
How about no?
We got no live stream, and I'm bored. What are you eating, John? Asks Glenn.
Put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
I can't. We might get
don't put it up. We can't. We're gonna get
What? Why would
swear
you
words?
For real? For swear words? No way.
Yeah.
There's like so many videos with swear words on there.
Yeah.
But anyways,
that's why I've survived. I've survived almost half an hour without swearing.
Asian. I'm eating noodles with a spoon.
Dishonor.
I've dishonored my family. Put it up. Fuck.
Yeah, but we want the monies.
SCMP is the family
right now, just being
organization. I don't think we're going to get the stream up.
Yo, Glenn, when are you going to come back to Thailand? When are you going to come back to Phuket?
Probably when all this rubbish, I don't want to go into politics, but when all this BOL, can I spell out swear words? I just say when all this BS is over with.
DS is fine.
Snotty.
I was going to spell
I
out.
don't know. You've got the whole English language to use. You can use something else.
When I wanted to say the dogs, that word, but
the
in
dogs
the negative sense.
the dog's bees.
Bees
Yeah,
knees.
there we go.
You know the word that begins in B. You know the word that begins in B.
Oh, we know the word.
We know exactly what it means.
I'm very like interested to see like the Apprentice, like how it turns out.
When is it? Isn't it 26?
Exactly, Glenn. When the whole world gets there together, and all this nonsense
that gets themselves together. There we go. That's English. Use your Englishes.
Can I get away with English swear words? Like
no, you can't swear anything.
Like,
do you know any other language? Maybe
the word that rhymes with banker. That's only a swear word in England. Are they got algorithms on YouTube for English swear words?
It's
like bloody.
Oh yeah.
It's bloody a swear word.
Bloody pretty.
To be fair, that's the whole of UK and Ireland and Australia and New Zealand as well. So it's like used in all of those places.
I know, but
there's more than just England.
You know,
but everything evolves out of America, isn't it? Like, I wouldn't like if it's not a swear word in America, YouTube probably don't care because everything in America they only care about America.
Well, that's not true because the EU's made them care about the Europe as well now. Oh, he doesn't have blonde hair. That's crazy.
Oh man, he's gonna lose
false advertising.
Now. He did the opposite. Yeah. Martin Nguyen.
He's coming off the MMA as well.
And then earlier, Yoon Chang Min, he dyed his hair blonde and he got knocked out.
Yeah, it's just a blonde curse now. I think Martin started to curse.
Yes, Glenn.
Sophia Lott was just about to bring The Apprentice. Well, there's like zero hype where I am, but I don't know about like Asia.
You know what that is? That's a shibazeki. You know what that is? That's a curse word in Korean.
Ah.
That's all.
But that's what I'm saying. Like non-English swear words are probably fine.
Like I teach people Korean, but I only teach them the things that they need to know, like the essentials, which is curse words and like things that you shouldn't say to people in Korean. And I've taught a few people on this side of the world that, and they just, whenever they meet Korean people, they'll just say those things. And it's funny because they're foreigners, right? But if, let's say, a Korean person would go up to a random Korean person and say that, it'd be kind of like fighting words. So I kind of enjoy that, to see that sometimes, the reaction of Korean people when some people that teach them some bad things.
Is this the main event?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. Jeez.
So right. So the first episode of Apprentice is that next week.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Next year.
Or are they?
No one knows.
Next year.
They
they're
announced anything. Sophia Lott.
It'll definitely be next year.
What's happening on the 26th? The 26th is when they start recording. Then
they've already started recording. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were still in their bubble.
Well, yeah,
they'll be flying in.
Maybe we can all watch it together.
We could do some live companions, apprentice companions.
Yeah, that would be
good.
good.
That'll work as well, though, because I'll be honest with you, when I'm watching the fights, I don't watch them as well. Like if you're watching The Apprentice, it's all talking. You don't want to miss any of the talking.
You don't want to miss any of it. No.
That's true. I mean, we can come in and with bits when there's like epic music or like epic shots of Singapore.
We're still companion with no words. We can only communicate through
sign language
and facial expressions.
I know some swears in sign language, American Sign Language.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm
not sure what everyone is looking forward to it.
Wouldn't it just be easy if everyone? Wouldn't it be easy if everyone who's deaf in the whole world spoke the same hand luggage?
JK was blocked for 5 minutes.
Who blocked?
Who blocked JK?
Because he's
maybe
typing in racial slurs in the comments. Come on, we don't need none of that.
All right.
Curse words is fine, but come on, we don't keep that racial slurs out of, we don't need that.
Oof, you've been put in the corner by JHK. Oof.
Yeah.
Painful.
But
painful stuff.
I'm interested to see who are the contestants. I'm not even worried about like GSP, and I don't care about that. Like, he's like, I am not impressed with your performance and all that. I don't care about that. I want to see who is on the show, like who breaks down, who does Chatri just drill and grill and make them cry and break down. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. That's the most interesting part of that show, I believe.
People we know.
I genuinely want to see. I just want to see Chatri make people cry, to be honest.
Oh, did you see the little clips when he was doing suggestions for his version of You're Fired? Yeah. One of the suggestions was you should get Rodtang to every time you fire someone, he just kicks them in the face. And Chatri just laughed and went, yeah, that might be a bit too extreme.
Yeah, but I think if he could do it, he'd probably do it.
Elias is back.
Just like head kick, knock out them just when they get fired and then you get carried out in a stretcher. That would be the best.
But I think John was winding you up, Sepulot.
I think
yeah, John, I know he does. That's like a well-known fact.
What is a well-known fact? John Kill makes
what Chatri makes people cry in the office.
Well, I've never seen it, so I can't believe something I can't see. Yeah. There's a rule out there. It is.
You mean John Cena's rule?
No. The rule is.
What's John Cena's rule? Who is it?
The hand.
The hand.
You can't see me.
What's that mean?
Right, we got a fight here. Main event.
All right, we've got an old man here who doesn't know John Cena. Kick him out. Kick him out.
Is he a wrestler?
Yeah, WWE.
Yeah, WWE, yeah. I've never.
Oh, did you see that massive eye roll? Boys, kick him out. Kick him out.
Well, because I don't watch fake wrestling.
Yeah.
It's still pretty athletic.
I don't watch wrestling either, Leon.
I'm still not going to watch any rubbish that's been predetermined like that.
You can't see John Cena, Leon.
You can't see him.
That's true.
I'm confused.
Oh, what an old fart.
Those those pro wrestlers, when you meet them in person, they don't even look like real people. They look like robots, like somebody created them in a lab or something. They're just built.
Yeah, larger than life.
Yeah, especially John Cena. I'm not a pro wrestling fan. Like I stopped watching pro wrestling in the 90s, right? And I used to be a big fan when I was a kid. But then when I went to the front row seat, I had front row seats to, what is it? One of the WWF. This is when it was WWF, not WWE.
Nice.
And I had front row seats, and I went to watch a show live, front row seats. After that, I never watched pro wrestling again. You know why? Because I realized that it's just a bunch of crap. Like the dudes just all acting, and I was like, man, it disappointed me. And then I just started to get more into like just fighting people.
It's amazing when you're a kid. I loved it at school.
I feel like it's a good gateway drug into real fights.
But like you say, they are proper good athletes.
Huh?
Like you can't knock them, but it's not for me.
Oh God, it's connecting.
This is a good fight. This has been a quality card. 3 finishes. The co-main event was just non-stop action. These two are going at it.
Elias is doing a very good job.
Elias, he's the man.
It's like he is the man. He's normally in for just Muay Thai. I think this is the first time I've seen him in kickboxing, but I am normally wrong. So. Yeah. So, does anyone know the deal about the gloves? Is it that before they come in, the fighters decide both fighters have to decide the gloves.
No, it depends on the weight class.
All kickboxing
depends on the weight class.
Yeah.
All kickboxing, they always wear big gloves, and in Muay Thai, I think they normally always wear small gloves. In Muay Thai,
I think I've seen a few times that they had big gloves, but it might just be my memory.
That may be the case, but I can't remember the last time I saw a Muay Thai fight with big gloves. Well, there's probably one last week. Right, it was all MMA last week, but yeah, I think it's generally
2 weeks ago.
Generally, big gloves, kickboxing, small gloves, Muay Thai.
Guess what this weekend is? Fight Circus Volume 2.
Oh, yeah. Is that tomorrow?
That is on Sunday morning.
Asia time.
But if I had a choice to watch Valentina Shevchenko, one of the greatest female fighters of all time, fight, and then Fight Circus, it's like, I'm gonna probably watch Valentina Shevchenko. I ain't gonna lie.
Then why they put it on the same time as UFC?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's afterwards, right? It's after UFC, I think.
Same time.
I hope it is, because
same. It was the last one was at the same time as the UFC.
It was. I think it is at the same time. It's like
this is going to be like the first one that I can actually watch live, so I'm really excited. I mean, actually, not the first one, the second one.
The UFC.
Yeah, I haven't been able to catch it live.
It's not on ridiculously early again, is it?
It is.
Not for you guys.
For us, it is.
Is it? I thought it was like it's 7 a.m. for me when it starts. So that's like 11
That's the
for
main
you.
card, though, right?
That's the main card.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like,
so over here, it's like, man.
Yeah, the main card.
You gotta get a VPN to get on Cam Soda in some countries too. So.
Yeah, last time I just watched the replay, and then I heard there's all connection issues last time as well.
When it was
so I'd rather
live?
just watch UFC live. I've got to watch UFC live anyway because I cover it. I write results and I do a reaction post and everything.
You know.
But I hope they do the replay sooner. I had to wait a couple of days last time.
Yeah, they're not immediate like one is.
But that's the thing they need to improve. They need to improve the footage and the coverage and the what's it called? Reception. It's just very stop-start. Wasn't a good signal. I'm sure there's a better word for it.
But this is coming from Vegas?
No, Thailand.
Bangkok.
Oh, right. Bangkok.
Yo, 66 kg kicking only fight. Like, I can't not miss that. They only can kick the whole fight. No punches, no elbows.
It's like taekwondo.
But it's like Muay Thai guys doing it.
Oh,
and
that's going to be... That's
going to be battle
2-on-2
tag team. So
Friday night in the US.
There's a tag team? That's cool.
Yeah. Tag team fight like wrestling.
3 versus 1.
I'm just waiting for a Royal Rumble version of it. You know, like how they do Royal Rumble, but for the Fight Circus. Like, I think that would be very interesting. And then there's women's Indian leg wrestling.
What's that?
Anyway, let's watch this fight rather than talking about the fight. I'm so easily distracted.
Yeah, it's really bad because like it's so much easier to talk about a fight when it's right in front of all of us, but I don't even know how far ahead or behind you guys are. But Wang is just like he seems to be frustrated.
I'm frustrated, Jasmine.
So are we. Don't worry.
You don't look like it.
Oh, I'm seething inside.
Yeah, we got to be smiles for the camera, man.
Here we go. Stopped him. I don't know if you're behind me. Oh no, he didn't.
Isn't it play? I'm looking at play like a replay.
I'm on corners.
Yeah, me too.
That's the problem. Like we could all be watching at the same time, but no, we don't know.
Yeah, I got ahead of myself there.
I almost got into ITF Taekwondo actually, but then I broke an arm, and it was never the same again.
Well, Star TV's got one up on us today.
Who?
Is it Star TV, Leon?
India. I think it's Star
Star
World.
India. Star
What?
India.
Yeah.
What Star India?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're the ones who've
That's the
been
people who keep
causing us hell.
attacking us. Yeah.
because you didn't put the Geo Black.
We can't do the Geo
Yeah,
Black, man.
I was trying to block it, but it had been flagged already for like adverts. So when they flag you for advert unsuitability, is that a word? You can't change the geo-block settings. And then before I knew it, it had been deleted. So
Copyright, yeah.
my
Just
fault.
smacked off.
Should have got on it like as soon as the video went up.
But yeah. You got distracted by your power nap.
We'll figure it out. At least this card was not the biggest inside the Matrix.
Is this the last intro?
No, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
And
the
what's
Big
next?
Bang next. I got the
The
card
Big
for that
Bang.
already. Yeah. So it is Gary
Are you
Tonin
allowed
and
to share?
Matsushima. I
In
was
our-
gonna do it, yeah.
Is that live?
No, we can do it after this. Yeah, it's live. Winds of Change, December 4th.
No, it's called Big Bang now.
Is it? Oh God.
Yeah. They don't
They're
listen
gonna
to
get-
their website.
they're gonna get
Everything on their
copyright
website is
from-
not correct.
They're gonna get
Yeah,
copyright
that's right.
from Big Bang.
Let's see how many films and TV shows they can anger, perhaps.
No, not even TV
get
show.
to
That's a
share.
Korean K-pop band.
Oh, really? I thought you meant Big
Yeah.
Bang Theory. Okay.
No, I meant Big Bang, the K-pop group. If they're still around.
How many
Yeah.
streams did you guys try to have?
2.
Oh, two.
This is the second.
Yeah. We gave up, so we're just talking about it. Trying to talk about it.
Final
Yeah.
minute here.
Yeah. 30 minutes into the final round.
Man, I got.
Yeah,
4
exactly,
interviews
David.
tomorrow.
We are enjoying it, but at the same time, not really. We do not like that this is happening. It's unfair because we do have the rights to do this. But the YouTube is a slave to the machine. So people like humans don't actually look at claims until it's been,
It's
I don't
all
know, what
done.
is counterclaimed.
Yes, one is all
There
cool
should
with
be
us
a point
doing
of
this,
time
but
where, yeah.
there's some hoops I gotta jump through with India.
It was only the Geo
There's
Block thing, right?
It's the geo blocking, yeah.
I think from
Wang.
now on, you just have to remember to Geo Block India and the US.
Yeah, I was doing it. Just normally the adverts thing doesn't happen so
Quickly. So
Yeah,
I have an
just-
idea for the next
my
time, but I'll tell you later.
Have you guys ever had egg stuffed paratha?
Egg stuffed paratha? Yeah.
Indian?
Heck yeah.
Man, Indian food is so good.
It's so good. And with curry, just dip that in curry. Oh, so good.
Who do you guys think won this fight?
I think
Wang.
I think Wang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Split.
again. Yeah.
Oh god.
Crazy. He looks surprised.
I told you it's the hair, man. Now this guy's putting up his
Oh no,
phone
we've
number.
got a we've got another
He just helped me with $3,000 into
Yeah.
my Cash App.
last time it was like some sending some guy to yeah.
I think we need
Is
to
there any
block
way
this
to
guy.
block? Yeah.
Block him.
Who dat?
Some random. This is not the first time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There we
you've been
go.
blocked.
Nice. You done been blocked. Right, Big Bang and Collision Course. Ooh, Rodlek is back.
JK
Nice.
is apologizing to you, John.
All good, man. You just gotta.
He meant to say there's a Korean word that sounds like that.
There's probably he probably heard it in the songs or whatever. Yeah, it just means like
I think,
me. It just means me.
yeah. But no, there is also a Chinese term that sounds like that. But that doesn't mean me. It means that one, I think.
Yeah, it could also mean that. I think in Chinese. Oh, but I'm not Chinese, so I don't know.
I mean, I learned Mandarin, so I know that one.
Well, they finished that show immediately.
Yeah, maybe they
fast.
were getting copyright strikes.
I know. From Nick. Nick was doing it to them.
Yeah,
He was
fighting
reverse
back.
copy striking.
Yeah, I've been on the not on the phone, but on the texts, figuring it all
Yeah,
out.
I can't believe that's happened to us. That's so
One
frustrating.
championship. It's been, it's been reiterated to me that one is we have the rights to do it, but it's the Indian issue. Yeah, so we got to get it geo-blocked.
Yeah, but like, why can't they go tell them off, or like, is Star TV lazy to turn off their bots or something?
I think it's you set the bots.
It must be bots, because it's
bot
immediately like that. As soon as we're live, we get hit just because we have one championship in the name, and like we haven't even. We're not even showing anything.
Maybe
it's
we'll
like 50 minutes of us just talking about it.
I thought when you said bots, I thought you said box, and that's why.
No, bots.
Yeah, bots. It's like I'm the only. You guys are all speaking like British style, and then it's me. We need an Australian in here. We need an Australian in here to.
You mean proper English?
Well,
We've
English,
got two.
People ask me like, how do you know the difference between Australian and the British, like their accents? I was like, Australians sound like pirates, and the British sound like British. Isn't it true though?
I mean, I lean towards
No. If you listen to people from the West Country in England, they literally sound like pirates.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Australians don't sound anything like pirates. They sound a bit like this in the West, they do. That's how they literally talk, like pirates.
Isn't it Cornwall that?
Oh yeah, the West.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, actually, like John, like just the whole of England, right? From not even including Scotland and Ireland, right? Just England, from the south to the north, there are like a million different accents.
Mm-hmm.
So like Nick and Leon Nick and Leon are both London accents, but then Chris has got a slightly more northern accent. He's from Liverpool, right?
He's got, he's got. I wouldn't say slightly.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Although, I guess it's slight compared to most houses.
Yeah, compared to, I'm really bad with British geography, but is Liverpool further down than Manchester, or is it the other way around?
They're right near each other.
So. But then it's definitely less than I don't know, Cumbria or something. I had a tutor from Cumbria. That was northern as.
No, they're different though. Like you say in England, like Liverpool, Manchester, only not that they're like they're neighbours. They're big. They're next door to each other, and yet their accents are completely different. Like from England, that doesn't sound like northern, but a little bit different. They're completely different. So I've always just thought, how crazy! I don't understand accents. How do they come about? How comes, like where I'm from, I can go 20 minutes up north to Ipswich, next big town up, and they speak completely differently. They talk a bit farm, a bit country. They've got like a twang. How did that come about?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? It's probably I like Peaky Blinders.
I mean, Yeah, and I mean the American. Oh, isn't that Birmingham? That's like promo.
Yeah. But then you got a bunch of other
they talk a
yeah.
bit like this, you know.
Yeah, they got a bunch of other accents that come across in that show, and I don't know. It's interesting that how there's so many different accents, you know, that are just in the UK or just in England.
So coming
And,
from England,
yeah.
we tend to find Australians and South Africans sound very similar. But if you speak to one of them, they'd go, or maybe other parts of the world, they'll say they sound nothing like each other.
Yeah.
My boyfriend will beg to differ.
Sound the same? I can tell the difference slightly, but I could easily get confused between the two because I find them so similar.
I guess also because it's exposure, isn't it? If you're not exposed to either or as often. It's like if you hear an Australian speak and if you hear a Kiwi speak, like you only can pick up that it's a Kiwi when they start using the vowels.
Yeah, but a bit like they're because they're so close to each other geologically, not geographically. They're always going to sound quite similar, aren't they? So I probably couldn't tell the difference between Australia and New Zealand because they're so similar.
In Malta, a country of 450,000, there are gazillion accents. Nice. Leon is Australian. No, he's London. He's from London.
He's from London, Australia.
London, Australia.
When I lived in America for a year, I used to get all the time, are you Australian? And I just humour them and go, yeah.
Does Chris still have that funny mustache? Nick, you're muted.
I'm muted. How are we getting more viewers now?
I don't know.
Because
we're having. I told you we should have been talking about this during the fights.
What? Talking about accents?
Yeah, like that's what fight companions are about. It's not really talking about the fights. It's just talking about stuff during the fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you think Joe Rogan gets millions of views during his fight companions? Because they're not talking about the fights.
Well, they're
talking about wild, weird stuff.
You've got to talk about the fight pretty much, predominantly.
Yeah, at the end we were like, "Who do you think won?" Oh, I don't know.
We start talking about WWE. I'm very easily distracted. I need to focus more. If I hear something like WWE or
yeah, exactly,
or coronavirus, I'm going to suddenly go what, and then give you my massive opinion, and then suddenly realise, it's a bloody fight going on.
Yeah, but the fights are over now. Now we could go deep into accents, like Hong Kong.
Do you even want to? Like, do you want to revisit the fights, or we leave it? I'm so demoralized.
I don't know.
The highlights.
Well,
I've got some. Yeah, I guess I can put up next week's card. We could talk about that.
All right, let's
2 weeks.
Check it out.
Sorry, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. So we're not on next week. We're going, or maybe we can just chat about random stuff, but there's not going to be a fight next week. There's going to be one the week after, December 4th, and we're going to look at the card now.
Oh man.
No.
Big Bang.
Where's our?
Am I allowed to show this?
I don't know if you are. They just announced
they announced it. Yeah, they announced the main event, so they should.
The main event
for Big Bang.
Rodlick.
For Big Bang.
Oh, thanks, Damon.
Are we talking about Big Bang, Leon, or what?
Big Bang.
Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
Longo defending his title against Rodlick.
All right, the card I've got is very different, so maybe I won't share that.
If it's got pictures in it, then I think it's safe.
No, because that fight Nongo is not on this card I've got. So
Nick, put up the picture
is in the one after.
Put up the picture of the draft, and let's talk about the draft.
Oh no!
Come on, let's go. That's one championship.
Sorry.
Let's talk about the draft.
December 18th.
Okay, I can show it then.
Yeah,
we'll get to the draft, John.
No, but not kind of. Yeah.
We'll get to the draft.
Interesting. The draft.
But
who's gonna pick who?
Let's show this Big Bang
Matsushima
card.
Tonan.
Don't, Jasmine, stop spoiling it. There you go.
No, it's right there. It's on the app.
Yeah, this stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's I want to bring it up here. And everyone, turn off your audio. It's echoing. Someone is echoing. I'm aggrieved today.
Oh, Amir is fighting. Nice.
Ritu's back. I think we knew that.
Oh yes, heavyweight.
Oh, Kairat's fighting Kingad. That's good. I like that.
That's a good fight. Kiyomi and Gary broken by SCMP about a month ago, I think.
Yeah. But did you say it was against Matsushima?
Yeah, but Gary thought it was November 20th, which was today. So something happened there.
It's just sad that nobody cares that we broke the news, and nobody cares that the news was broken.
Yeah, it really didn't make much of a splash.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing from that, I think, is that Gary was told November 20th, which maybe explains why this card was so weak tonight, because perhaps one thought they were going to have a live show tonight, but then
probably.
There were
still
so they had to put a card together with fights from the other
shown, have they?
Is this live? Is this going to be live?
This is live. It must be.
Yeah, because Gary's not flown out yet.
Friday. They're going to do 2, Big Bang 1, and then Penny, according to the website, updated it kind of.
BB2.
Yeah, they updated it like immediately because I was just saying before they even got started with the stream that it was called something else. It was Winds of Change, and then now it's Big Bang.
It was called Broke Wind. That's what it was called, and it's like, man, we gotta get rid of this.
The next one is like Broken Wind or something. And then it's Golden Circle and Eye of the Storm.
I missed that. Appreciate you subscribing and watching. Sorry we couldn't bring you the usual experience.
Fun stuff.
Shall I say?
Boochies, Damon.
Yeah, normally
we
I do not.
You never watched Clerks? You never watched Silent Bob? And
I was just a little bit too young for that. I do know of them. I think I've seen one of them. I haven't seen Clerks.
Oh, you should watch that.
No, JK, he got KO'd. Yeah.
JK got KO'd.
No, Poochie. Poochie got KO'd.
Poochie.
Poochie Boo. Such a lame name.
No, I think Poochie's a good name if you're a rapper. Poochie. I don't know why. I just feel that way. But I told you he's winning in life, man. He don't need to win.
He don't need to win those fights anymore. He's just winning in life.
Yeah.
So do we want to go through Gucci got KO'd?
I think I saw who was saying it. James Goyder was saying on Twitter. Maybe Bruno should pursue a career in grappling. He's had a bit more success there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like this is the thing for him.
No, but he might just be in it because of the family relations.
Yeah, but if you get he's had 3 first-round knockouts, right?
Yeah, he's not been doing very well, which is what I've been saying this whole time.
4. Yeah. We'll see. Don't want to hate on Bruno.
No, man.
Not hating, just telling it like it is.
Yeah.
The truth hurt.
Hey, does Chris have that terrible mustache still?
I haven't seen him actually.
Jesus.
It's his birthday though today, so happy birthday, Chris! Again.
Happy birthday, Chris!
That's why
he's born on the 20th.
I guess.
Why was that bad in Korea?
No, my daughter's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
And I think my daughter.
That's easy to remember.
Another friend I have. I gotta figure out which friend it was. By tomorrow.
Gotta be a good papa.
Yeah, Poochie. We'll see what goes on with Bruno next. What did you want me to show, John? The draft?
Yeah, let's see who you would draft. Leon.
Where do I get this picture, man? Was it on their socials? Okay.
Yes.
This is it's pretty bad.
It's a one championship draft.
What? When did they do that? I'm like not on Twitter anymore, so I don't know.
No, it's like it's not a draft. It's more like who would you pick to build your
on Twitter
franchise
Dream
around?
team.
Yeah.
I think on that one app.
I'm trying to find it.
On that one app, right? They should have like a thing where you could do like parlays, but you're not actually betting, but you could kind of like build up some kind of like online currency or something.
Oh, here you go. I've got it. I have got it.
Don't they do that anyway? Don't they have the like fantasy? Or is that gone?
Yeah. Oh, do they?
Yeah. It's on the Instagram, John Chaos.
I found it.
There's fireworks going on.
It's really
crazy.
In Georgia?
Yeah.
What city are you in?
Apparently, the capital, Tbilisi.
Tbilisi?
Yeah. Nick has always had trouble pronouncing that, haven't you?
I'm not gonna try.
I have a few drunken voice messages of him trying to pronounce it.
Damn. Don't even remember.
Of course you don't.
All right, I've got this draft. We're gonna look at the draft.
Yeah, let's look at the draft. Let's talk about
horrible night. This horrible night to hell. Okay. But the caption is like, who do you pick to build your franchise around, is what they say. Which is crazy.
That's so
it's
weird.
like, why would you build a franchise around Echo, Ronnie, or Sage? Or of course you go for DJ.
Yeah.
Or
and
Angela.
100%.
Yeah,
it's obvious why they've done that. They've picked the big names from different countries. The reason Echo's in there is because he's probably the biggest name in Indonesian MMA. So they want to target.
It's still like, why would you build a franchise around? Look, I get what they're trying to do with the countries, but yes, Demetrius Johnson, of course he would. He's the number one. He's a GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Hondo.
You wouldn't build a franchise around Ritu or Itsuki Hirata. Why would you do that?
You wouldn't. Because you want to concentrate on the Indian fan base. If you've got Ritu in there, suddenly you might have. There's over 1 billion people in India. It's one of their biggest targets.
But that didn't work for WWE. They tried to build their franchise around Jinder Mahal. But then a lot of Indian fans were like, we actually prefer The Undertaker, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't prefer The Undertaker?
It's like there's probably fans in India who prefer DJ.
What Indian heroes has WWE got? None. Ritu is massive. She comes from one of the most famous families in India.
Yeah, I know, but
so you want to aim big people in their own countries to build the brand in each country.
Then Leah, explain to me why Korea's not there or Australia.
That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't say why they shouldn't, but I'm just saying that's why they're in there.
But couldn't you argue that Eddie is a more popular figure in the US?
Like, for example, you could have
definitely more popular than Sage.
There's lots of names that you could add, but I'm just saying I can see why they'd have Ritu in there because she's massive in India, a country with 1 billion people.
Is she massive? Like, I've never even heard of her until she started fighting for one championship, to be honest with you.
Her family's the most famous family in India, apparently. They've come from a massive wrestling family. All prestigious parents, gold medalists.
Yeah, gold medalists.
She's world champion in wrestling.
For sure.
I mean, it's a big name in India, but you know, you're very well.
Do you think Stamp is more famous than Rika in Thailand?
Yeah.
John, this is what we reduced to when we got no stream, man.
Yeah, we don't want to in Thailand. So there's
all I'm saying is, why is Sage there ahead of Eddie if you're having two Americans?
And why do you have Joshua Pacio for the Philippines when you have, you know, a bunch of other guys on that team?
But then he's young. He's the he's Team Lakai's only world champion right now.
Fair, that's fair.
You could have, like I said a minute ago, you could have 5 Team Lakai guys on there.
Good
Massive wrestling family in India. Yeah.
This is what I think is true. Wrestling is not like the IPL or the Test cricket, is it? Or even football's bigger than wrestling, is it?
Yeah, it's because wrestling is not a thing that you play every day, right? It's everyone is playing street football or on the streets, like street basketball or street cricket even. Like wrestling is not a thing unless you want to get in trouble.
Yeah, how big is this family? Is it just a film that was it a film that just kind of had its, John says it's 15 minutes of fame. I don't know.
Did you watch the movie?
Nah.
I mean, I will say I don't get, when I put up stuff about Ritu, I don't get, 50,000 page views or video views. If I put up a video of Onglar, I get 100,000 views. But that's real organic interest in a human being.
Yeah.
I don't see that from Ritu yet. And not disrespecting.
I guess no one can really beat Onglar level, let's be honest. Onglar has a statue and no one is on that level yet.
Yeah, but how many people, if you're saying India and there's 1 billion people there, blah, blah, that's what a star is. Someone who the whole country idolizes. I'm enjoying the conversation.
I'm not putting you in Onglar's league.
Yeah.
Obviously,
no one is in Onglar's league.
In Asia. But then, like I said, you could have 5. You could remove 4 of the people on there and put 4 or 5 more Team Lakai athletes on there. But it's just
a country.
It's just it's a bit of fun.
It's a bit of fun.
I don't expect anyone to go, why is Ritu on there? Why is Ritu on there? She shouldn't be on there.
I do have to say, didn't we get a lot more views from that one because there was that one male Indian fighter compared to Ritu?
Oh yeah, you're right. There was
so many people, and then we had like a chat about which city or like state is on the Burmese border. Yeah.
Thing as well,
that was
badminton,
strange.
Football, WWE, they all might be 100 times bigger than wrestling, but wrestling is related to MMA. So if you're a wrestling fan, a bit like Muay Thai in Thailand, MMA is nowhere near as big as Muay Thai is in Thailand. But gradually, people through stamp fair tax, Rod Tank goes to MMA, gradually the Muay Thai fans are going to start following MMA more. There's a chance that might happen. There's more likely wrestling fans are going to start watching MMA than someone who watches badminton.
I like this Leon, the one that wears the hat. This guy, he's getting fired up. He's going to have a high blood pressure in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
He's got that shadow, the 5 o'clock shadow as well.
Yeah, he looks
Liam
French
Gallagher
now for some reason. Angry Frenchman. That's what he looks like now. I love it, Leon. I love you getting excited about it.
Fired up today.
All right, Leon, if you could pick the top, this is a draft, right? So let's say you got the number 1 draft, right? No, say like Nick we're gonna go from top to bottom to top, okay?
No.
Jasmine's first, then Leon second. I'll be third, and Nick will be last because Nick is he's so diplomatic. So if you chose, right, let's go through and pick all who you would pick, and then let's do a draft basically. So Jasmine, go ahead. You pick first.
But how many do you pick in a draft? 5?
No, you just pick one at a time, and it goes
the number 1 pick.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I am not going to steal on the first go because I'm good like that. I'm gonna say
No, that defeats the purpose of the draft. Like you have to take the best person you feel is the best.
I find Ongla. I'll take Ongla.
Okay.
Is this related to in America where in sports you get to? I don't really understand it 'cause I'm not.
Yeah, I think it's timed with the NBA draft.
American football. You get to
maybe,
pick.
Yeah, you get to pick the best player you think you need to have on your team.
And how do they get the order? Who gets the first pick?
I just told you, Leon.
Ladies first.
In the real life.
They have a draft. They have a draft. It's like or it's either
the worst
losing
team gets the number one, right?
Yeah, the worst team gets the number one, or they have a lottery. You know, like
you
lottery.
Can trade as well. You can trade picks.
And then you can trade picks after that. Signings but there's none of that. You just pick.
Jasmine went for Ongla. All right, Leon, who are you picking?
Angela.
Yeah, that's smart.
Not Ritu.
I'm picking DJ. What are you guys letting DJ slide to number 3 for?
No, I'm going all the way, man. Ongla.
Right, if they're all gone, that's tough, man. Can I trade you for DJ? I'll give you like Rod Tang, Giorgio, and Christian for DJ.
No, you gotta pick first, then you trade.
Yeah.
You want to pick.
The problem is, like, Rod Tang, he'll have a devoted audience in Thailand, but if I'm building my franchise, I want it to be global. Christian Lee, again, too niche at the moment. I'm not saying, I think Christian's amazing, but he's not got the stardom yet. There's no one else.
A lot of them on there.
Yeah.
In a way, Christian, he's young. He's a world champion. He's got massive potential to go to do silly things, but he's nowhere near as marketable as his sister. So he's not going to be as popular as sister, even though I think he's better than his sister. And he's going to have an unbelievable career.
Yeah, I think he will. He is better than Angela, but Angela's bigger. She's a bigger star,
ESPN's top 25 list as well.
Well, the thing is, like,
that
you guys got to understand, this is a perfect example of why you need to be more than just a great fighter in this sport. You got to be marketable. You got to be able to talk.
Depends what you want. Christian Lee doesn't care if he's got no followers on Facebook. He wants to be world champion. He doesn't. He wants to be the best. He wants to win every fight. He doesn't give a monkey's about that other stuff. Other people, they want the fame, the money. They want everything, and then it is important.
Look, either way, DJ's got to be number one here.
No, I already picked DJ, so you pick.
Yeah, but who have I got? Oh God,
I don't know. Not if you
you're taking like 5 minutes to take your first power.
There's no one left who I would build a franchise around.
You just took a dump on everybody.
No, I just mean there's no one who. There's no one there who.
What about Petrosian?
No, like. All right, Georgia Petrosian is fantastic, but he's got no star power outside of like that hardcore fan base.
Okay,
whereas
then
someone like Angela Lee,
if you want to talk about star power, then you can go for Patio.
No, but he doesn't have any fans outside of Philippines.
No, I think star power is Sage. Like he has the most potential.
Sage doesn't have the record yet, or he's not performance side.
This is why it's a draft, because you're not just looking at what they have done so far. You're looking at what they can do in the future. So if you feel like this person is able to become the biggest star, then you got to take that person and bank on them.
I gotta go Christian then. If we're talking like potential future star, he's for me the next one after those three. Who
I wish Christian would go like evil. I wish he would just go straight evil, and because he has the skills, he has the fighting ability to be one of the best ever in this promotion, hands down.
Yeah,
and he's probably one of the best pound for pound in the division right now, or in the promotion. But if he went evil and just went evil, man, just went dark and went opposite of Angela. I would love to see it.
Why can't he just be himself? Why can't
he? Because he's not going to be marketable that way.
Who cares? Who cares? Other people are marketable. Why does everyone have to be marketable? Why can't some people don't want it?
Because you don't get money if you don't get views, and you don't get views if you don't market well.
He doesn't care. He's happy. He's a world champion. He trains at his own
Yeah, but
gym.
we're talking about our fantasy draft at the moment.
Leon, we know that he doesn't care about that. You know, I've spoken to him many times. He doesn't care about it. He's just worried about fighting. We're just saying, like, you know, this is what maybe, you know, he could try to do it. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, like people do care. People do care. You know why? Because nobody cares. That's a problem. Nobody cares. And,
Exactly.
you know, like fighting can only take you so far. You know what I mean? Like you've seen it many times. Like you got to have
we've
something
got
different.
Leon soon.
Oh, we got Leon.
I love you, Leon.
Yeah, Leon's got fans.
Where are these comments?
They're on the right-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
If you are in Malaysia, if you're in KL, hit him up. Leon
yeah, exactly.
And it's beautiful.
I've got fan in Hugo Boss.
But yeah, like I love Christian, right? And he's great, but I just wish he would go evil. I don't know why. I just, you know, just as a fan, I just.
You mean evil, like just be a dick?
Like just go dark, just like
be like I don't
ice
know,
cold,
be like
American Psycho.
Or be like Colby Covington. Yeah, because that's
not like Colby Covington. That's not being dark. That's just being like having a gimmick.
We still live, Glenn.
We still live. We still live.
This hypothetical one draft for some reason.
And we're getting into some good chatter right here. Some good banter.
What was the question with this social media post?
It was, who do you build your franchise around?
So when you're building a franchise, you want marketable people, don't you? So Sage Northcutt is a lot more marketable than Christian Lee. So
but is he in the long term? Because if he goes and loses his next 3 fights, you know,
people don't care.
But you can't build a company around a losing fighter. You build it around.
Yeah, exactly.
But what if he never loses? You just match him up with fights.
But then he's just an American Christian, isn't he?
Why would he be an American Christian? He would never become a champion. He would just win fights. People love to hate Christian because he's the poster boy. But the thing is, like, is he the poster boy?
This is what I'm saying.
He's
not yet.
Is more of a poster boy.
Angela's the poster girl.
Yeah, I think there's not many poster boys for this promotion. If there is a poster boy, it would be Ong.
I think Christian could be the poster boy, but they haven't pushed him to that level.
They don't know.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Yeah,
he
they
doesn't
don't
want to, or they don't know how to do it, and he doesn't know like how he wants to be pushed. You know what I mean? Because he's still so young, right? Like he still has lots of time to kind of like find himself and to see like what kind of fighter he wants to be. Right now, we just know that he's a great fighter, but do we really know who Christian Lee is? Like what his personality really is?
He's getting married at 21. Oh no, he's already married and he has a kid on the way.
Coming, right?
Yeah.
And will he end up being like a GSP? You know what I mean? Like, just
he's not got like a character trait or a personality. You can say, "Oh, that's Christian Lee."
Maybe Christian Lee should just get an accent and
leave him alone. He's fine as he is. He doesn't need an accent. If he came out and started talking in an Australian accent or something.
What if he came out a different accent every fight? I would love it.
Yeah, Gary Tony can have a different haircut every time. Christian Lee thinks that's nothing. I'm going to come out with a new accent every fight.
That's his gimmick.
Sage needs to be. They need to make a new Flash Gordon film because that's a classic, and Sage needs to be Flash Gordon.
Heard Chachi bang his head on the wall when Ongla lost.
To be fair, I think we all heard that.
Who's the British guy, John? Me or Leon?
Two British guys.
Two of us.
There's two British guys.
Two limeys in the chat.
And one with the accent that no one can put.
And one with his chest out.
As usual.
As usual.
He's forgetting.
Now he's getting shy.
You don't have to do anything. You know, you've been having your chest out your whole
career.
Christian Tara Lee Rosa.
Yeah. No. Now you just need to sit like Ben Askren, then you're right.
Put some subtitles on the MF. Me or Leon?
No, probably Leon, because he's thick. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but this drafting, like, I wish it would have had more fighters on there, though. Pretty much that's what we would have probably needed, right?
Has Nick even picked one yet?
I went for Christian. Yeah.
Leon, can you do an American accent? Because it seems like British and Australian people, they like actors especially. Like, I've been fooled many times. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know Christian Bale was from the UK for the longest time. I thought he was American.
English doing American is one of the most difficult. It's easy to do. Yeah,
really?
Irish, Scottish, Australian. But trying to do an American accent is really difficult.
What? Really? It seems like they're so good at it.
I don't know if it's because it's quite, for me, I think it's quite a subtle difference. Whereas Australian is completely different to English. And then
that's
and then you're like
Irish. There was a
England.
British person, I think, that was acting as an Australian, and they didn't do it very well. They still sounded British.
No, but I'm saying, like, to do an American accent, like
so like what I heard is that you're right, John. That the British people can do American accents very well, but can't do Australian accents very well. But Americans can't do British accents very well.
When we look at Dick Van Dyke,
Americans are terrible at British accents.
I think
it's very rare.
I think English to Australian miles better than they do American. But you got to remember, the guys in the films in America, the Christian Bales of the world, they're the best actors in the world with the best voice coaches in the world.
Yeah, but Rick from The Walking Dead. That's right. He's British, and everybody thought he was American for the longest time.
Andrew Lincoln. Yeah.
He used to be in Teachers. That was a good program. And That's Life, the solicitor program.
I guess we could talk about some fights. Yeah.
That's true.
Why don't we look at the highlight?
Yeah,
all right.
We have more viewers talking about non-fights than we do when we start talking about fights.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
One thing about Americans is they can't say the C word, and they should be banned from saying it because they just can't say it. I won't say how it should be said now, but Americans, it sounds stupid when Americans say it. They say it with a D. It's not. There's no D in it.
What are you talking about?
The C word.
Oh, okay.
Cadbury?
Yes. No, the C version of the women's genital.
Okay. This is Takahashi.
That was a good fight. I think that was the best fight.
Yeah, that was
These
definitely
guys were aggressive.
I'm surprised that they cut the stream so quickly, because they didn't even do knockout of the night, like fight of the night. There was no breakdown. That's crazy.
Well, that was a knockout.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, damn it.
Goida.
Goida.
Yeah, let's
Pretty
watch this one.
Seeing who you follow.
All right.
Nice.
This was Poochie Ball.
Poochie Ball.
Oh, uppercut.
Yeah, so this is sort of a slow motion.
I'm slightly worried about the trends for you on the side I have all the time. It's like all this anti-China stuff. It's not my trends, you know.
Well, it's trending in Hong Kong, so you can't do anything about it.
I don't want anyone to come at me like.
Why is Trump trending?
Oh, he's always trending in Hong Kong.
He's always trending.
And Wuhan's trending too?
Always. CUHK trending because the secret police have gone and they're investigating the graduation ceremony from the university, saying the national security police believe that they endangered national security by having a graduation ceremony. Yeah. No comment.
Hey, Andrew.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, we got taken down earlier, sadly.
Yep. Sorry, Andrew. We had some issues with the copyright from India. We're having a long-running battle with them.
Yeah, it's so
was
bad.
not able to sort it out in time. We'll be back next time, and
we'll try. So yeah, I have an idea for that. I'll WhatsApp it to you, Nick.
But to reiterate, South China Morning Post has a rights, the digital rights for video with One Championship. We have a partnership deal for video content, which allows us to play their video content, including these live streams. But it has not been geo-blocked in India today before they hit us with a strike. So I was too slow on the button to geo-block it, and that's why they took it down.
Each syllable sound nothing like it belongs to.
Yeah, anyway.
Whereabouts are you from, Andrew?
What crazy conversation about accents.
Yeah. I feel like that was a really good conversation.
I think the difficulty of the accent depends where you are as well. I think different countries find different accents more difficult to understand, to mimic, to recognize.
Arizona's really pretty.
I am rubbish at accents.
I just need to be around them for a couple of days, and then I'll just start talking like them.
I feel like depending on who I'm talking to, if I'm just talking to British people, then I'll lean more British. But then if I'm not, then I do have a slight Australian leaning, but that's mostly because of the stuff that I grew up with.
You've got a strange accent. Your accent kind of changes mid-sentence.
Yeah, that's what that's just me. You know what I mean?
There's a little, you can hear the tweak of German.
Yeah. I'm an international.
It's not Chatri.
It's not.
One is very happy for us to do these, but we have an issue with Star TV
with another broadcaster.
Yeah, they've been hitting everyone with copyright strikes on YouTube. Leon, you've had a few, haven't you, from Star?
From Star India, yeah, because I'm the same as you. I've got permission to use one videos.
Yeah.
And it flies anywhere.
Maybe. Yeah. So here's a quick fix for the both of you. I feel like you could stick in your descriptions that you are allowed to.
No, it won't make any difference. It's all done. It's all done via algorithms.
I know it's done. I know it's done by a bot, but it helps. I think it helps.
No, it won't. It's all done by, like I say, bots. A comment's not going to make any difference. Like I said, when I upload.
Oh no, not comments. It's in the description because, for example, with music and video games, you can mention what it is, and then you don't get hit as bad.
If you read when you get a thing, it says by you saying this, you don't own the copyright. That doesn't waive it. That doesn't make any difference. A lot of people try that, just thinking, I won't take the credit. I'll just give the credit to the copyright, and that doesn't.
Yeah, but they don't own One Championship. The copyright is by One Championship, so they can't if you have broadcast rights, then you share. I think you're allowed.
Or Aiden, I cannot put your comment on there. Just try and keep the swearing off, so we don't get further struck by.
We're a Christian channel.
But why do the Indian media do that? Yeah, because they have exclusive rights in India, so we try to geo-block it in India each time.
It's like when I
quick enough on the draw.
Just over a year ago, they blocked my highlight video again, but they only blocked it in Vietnam. So that you don't mind that as much. Fair enough blocking it in your own country, but why remove it from YouTube altogether and give you a strike?
Yeah, it's kind of petty.
John, you look really high on sugar at the moment.
What's up?
You look like you're high on sugar.
Nah.
You probably
I'm actually kind of sleepy. I'm thinking about just laying down and watching The Crown and falling asleep. Because I got 4 interviews I got to do in the morning.
Nice.
Well, I haven't had an answer from YouTube yet. So.
Yes, I mean, maybe, I don't know. We can talk about it.
Maybe We can get together and rewatch it perhaps tomorrow.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to. To be honest, it wasn't the most fun though. But as Leon says, every card's really fun in a way.
If you're into technicalities, then it's like really good. If you're into names, then I can understand why.
But if it's in terms of should I spend my Saturday morning doing it or should I not? I don't know.
Nah, we can talk about it next week. We don't have anything. We don't have anything to do next week, do we?
Yeah, there's no show. Maybe we just run it next Friday.
There's this new MMA movie.
Oh, with the Tom interviewed him, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the Rising guy?
Leon should call out Star Media Fighting One. Yeah. You can do it in Fight Circus, Leon. Media fights. Just tell John Nutt, get the head of Star against you in the ring. What stipulation would you want?
I can use a weapon. They have to be blind.
Nunchucks.
Today was a good show. I presume H-Boss, you mean the actual... I don't think he means us. I think the one show. Because our show's been terrible today. We haven't had the stream as promised. Apologies, guys. Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that we're like worried about the linguistics channel.
Yeah. I mean, normally we talk a bit of rubbish after the fights, but I like to have the fights before.
Or at least we talk about the fights.
John's rustling some paper on his face.
John, are you taking your makeup
He's doing the oil paper thing, right?
How do you think I look? How do you think I still look like I look, man? Gotta take a little bit of care of yourself. You know?
Yeah, and John is youthful, does not look 40.
He's got his fountain of youth blood.
Yeah,
got his beauty regime.
No, but like I feel like oily sometimes, you know. You guys don't get
always oily.
I think I am right now. I mean, look at that. I just wish that they sold those papers here because they were really useful when I was back in Malaysia.
Oh, they don't sell them in. They don't sell these papers.
No, they sell like other crap.
Remember when you? That might be before some of your times, but back in the day when I was at primary school, like bog roll was like made out of tracing paper.
Wow.
If it all back in England,
Andrew asking, what attribute do you think is most important in the cage? Speed, strength, experience, will, heart, skill set, intelligence. John KL says skill set.
Good accent.
Good accent. That's big.
Number one, definitely.
A British accent.
Who you're married to? Maybe that helps.
Yeah. I feel like speed and not so much strength, but definitely intelligence for me. I feel like you have to be quick
or chin
in order to land those shots, and you have to be smart with your shots. Like who was it earlier was pretty Takahashi. He was like, he's intelligent in the cage. He wasn't just swinging his hands, he was calculating them. I feel like those were very good.
You know what you're missing that Andrew's missing on his list of options is endurance. I think endurance, if you can out cardio, if you out cardio most guys that have speed, most guys that have power, strength, and all that stuff fades. And if you can have endurance to outlast those guys, you could win almost every fight.
I'd say maybe I'd go more the mental side of things, because at the end of the day, coming from a tennis background, everyone in the top 1,000 has got unbelievable technique. They've all got good endurance. They're all fast. What makes a difference up there? And it's similar in fighting. They're all, some like John Jones might have 10-foot long arms and have reach, and a lot of them have physical assets and that. But at the end of the day, it's up there, and especially at the big stage. Can you perform on the big stage when the pressure's on, when there's 20,000 people there, millions watching at home, people scrutinising your accent? Can you hold it together?
We've got someone saying that you can get money from Snoop Dogg himself, Doggy Dog.
And if you're mentally strong, you're more likely to be.
Randy, you're gonna get blocked there. You don't know Snoop Dogg, Randy.
He knows a dog.
He knows nothing.
You're blocked, Randy. Sorry, because you're not real. All right.
If you're Randy Macho Man Savage, maybe we'll let you slide.
Seppil asking about UAE Warriors. Apparently, Jeff Chan's cornerman.
Yeah, I actually texted back and forth with Jeff, like about a week or two ago, and yeah, he's been out in in Abu Dhabi or Dubai for like the last month or so, getting ready with his like training partner. So yeah, I guess he's gonna fight soon. I think it's November next week, next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend they're gonna have a card out there at UAE. UAE, man, they've had some good fighters come through. You know what I mean? Some guys that are in the UFC now. Some girls that are in the UFC. Actually, in their last card, they had Sasha fight. He's in the UFC now. Casey O'Neill, she signed to the UFC. She fought on the last card. What is it? Munir fought on UAE. He's in the UFC now. It's a bunch of guys. So UAE is a good promotion to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Wish we could watch it together.
James Diaz, are you 209 or 206 or 253?
Stop saying hi, James. You've posted it 5 times.
He looks like a 12-year-old.
Oh God, he is a 12-year-old.
To be fair, though, in a lot of the Asian countries, by saying hi is kind of their way of, I don't know. I get hi messaged to me, commented on posts every day.
They're just being nice, Leon.
I said, no, I'm not criticising them. But in England, that we wouldn't just put hi. But I'm saying in the Asian culture and Southeast Asian culture,
just because you have endurance doesn't mean that you're going to get hit a lot. That's
true.
I'm just saying that endurance is the most important thing.
You can bob and weave a lot.
Yeah, and you with endurance, you outlast a lot of the guys. You go longer. You go harder than everybody. Of course, the mental side is very important, but I feel like endurance-wise, it's going to be the most important thing to beat anybody. Because if there was no time limit,
that's important.
If there's no time limit, then guys with endurance would beat everybody. You know what I mean? It's just because if everybody's at the same level, you know what I mean? Like you're the top 100, top 20 fighter in the world, that endurance will last, and then you'll kill them. Because if you don't have a time limit and you go to the death, think about it. Everybody's skilled, highly skilled in everything, mentally and all that. So I feel like endurance would probably be the difference maker in no holds barred. Let's kill each other in a swimming pool fight.
And on that note, I'm gonna have to leave the chat.
There you go.
Dinner time for me. Getting pretty hungry. Speaking of endurance, my stomach can't handle it any longer.
Tapping out. I see.
Hey, right. Jasmine's leaving. I'm leaving, man. Like I don't even want to be here unless she's here. So I'll see you guys later.
My heart.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Oh wow. Bye, boys.
See you. Peace. Oh man.
They're
dropping like flies.
Mental strength is a major attribute to getting endurance, because when you go for a run, after 2 minutes, your brain's going, yeah, I'm a bit tired now, I'll quit. You need mental toughness to push yourself, to improve your endurance, and also to throw 10,000 kicks and to everything else. But obviously, with MMA, it's for me, the most difficult sport to perfect, because there's so many attributes that need to be amazing.
It's an interesting debate, yeah, for sure. Anyone else got any other debates you want to start between us? I'm giving up on the possibility of us streaming these fights tonight.
Yeah, I might.
YouTube's getting slow.
Head off in a minute.
Feel free. Yeah, I thought maybe they would answer my review request.
You're never going to get a response this quick ever, especially at a time like this, where every time you get like a thing, will take longer than usual to look at your case because of the coronavirus and all that malarkey.
Yeah, well, once again, apologies to everyone who tuned in for the usual Fight Companion. We had the technical difficulties, which was a copyright strike from India. So we had to restart this video. Yeah, and we weren't able to get it sorted. Hopefully by December 4th or whenever it is for the Big Bang, the next show, we will be back up and running with the live shows. Do appreciate you all still coming and commenting and interacting. It's been fun anyway, hasn't it, Leon? I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Always a pleasure, never sure.
Yeah, strange debates. They're still going. Yeah, I'm doing I am really angry because it's just annoying, isn't it? Because I talked to one about this. I say, can you tell them stop doing this to all of us? Well, I guess if you
chat at the moment with one about it, but
it's just...
there's a lot they can do because they can get my strikes overturned, but then because it's just bots doing it, 2 days later I get strike for the same video again.
I don't mind if they want to hit me with strikes on highlight videos and stuff, but yeah, the live stream it's a pretty important one for us. It's what we do now, isn't it? It's part of our shtick. SCMP MMA.
Now, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's just not as fun without the stream, is it? Although people
made the fun effort. For us because we can still watch and talk, but for people watching, it doesn't really work.
I don't know. Let us know if you still enjoy it without the stream. Because some people are asking me, we do one for UFC, but we definitely can't stream that. But if you want to see 4 idiots talk, but then I asked John and he said, oh, there's already 100 of those anyway. So the reason we do one is no one does these. I think old Nissi stole our idea, didn't he? Over at Tiebreaker Times.
Yeah. He does it without the odds.
I can't begrudge him. But he posted on Facebook, he said, like, oh yeah, I can't believe I came up with this idea to do a Fight Companion for one. I can't believe, I had this brilliant idea and I never thought of it before. It's like, come on, man, we've been doing these for a few weeks now.
Did he say it?
Must have seen our ones. Yeah, maybe he's trolling us, or maybe he didn't see ours. I don't know. I like Nissi though. I'm not having a go at you, man. But yeah, don't go to Tiebreaker Times. Watch R1, stick it with SCMP MMA.
I interviewed Mark Sangel today. That's coming tomorrow.
You interviewed him. Oh, how is old Mark?
Good. He's a good old boy, Mark, isn't he?
Yeah, I like Mark. I guess Danny's fighting next card, isn't he? Yeah. He'll be out back out in Singapore. Any interviews set up? Damon, I haven't got anything in the pipeline actually. Things are winding down in the world of one, aren't they, for the rest of the year?
I had a good interview with Sasha this week.
Yeah, our guy Sasha Palatnikov from Hong Kong is going to be fighting on UFC 255. The first prelim. Can't wait. Yeah, maybe I'll interview Tonin again. If it's live, for sure. I just have a little bit of an issue with doing interviews if they've already fought. Did you do any, Leon? Did they ask you if you want to interview any of the fighters from the other Matrix cards after they'd already fought?
I've done a few in advance. I've done Keanu Subra and Jordan Boy. Done them like a couple of weeks before the fights were announced. And I interviewed Rika Ishige.
I think Luke Thomas gave us the copyright strike.
Yeah. And I interviewed Wonder Girl. I interviewed her after a sister had fought, before a sister's fight had been on the TV.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I interviewed Wonder Girl after her fight. Yeah. And then...
So I was going, yeah, how do you think your sister's going to do? I think she's going to
like,
do very well. So I was going, right, so I guess she won then.
Oh, she kind of, I think I must have interviewed her after you, because to me, she's like, oh, she sort of looked off camera briefly. It's like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, poor old Ongla. Yeah, because we interviewed Ongla on Tuesday, and he said he watches these things, and he was going to come back and comment this time. And he did, and then as soon as he commented, got struck down by the gods of YouTube. So, Ong, sorry, man. Hopefully next time we can all talk about Gary Tone and Matsushima, which I think that should be the real main event. I guess they want to have a title on the line, don't they?
Yeah, I can't wait for the Gary Tone.
Yeah. Very glad you're my buffer to start learning more about one. Thank you, Damon. Yeah, we try and... I know everyone likes to poke fun at one, but we just try and look at the fighters, treat it like... I don't think many people treat one. They don't analyze it the way they analyze other organizations. So it's a little corner of the market or a niche, I think, Leon and I try and fill as well. Just, I'm glad to see people interacting with it and receptive to it. Hopefully there's more out there and they can come and check it out with us. Yeah, that's just what we want to do, man. Hey, you guys should get in touch. Stephen Langdown. You know him, Leon?
Really?
I'm wary. Yeah. Well, I'm about ready to call it a night, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm still heartbroken. Really wanted to bring you guys inside the Matrix 4.
Could have been worse though. Could have happened three weeks ago.
Yeah, I did think it would happen.
Or last week.
I anticipated it, but I thought this card, they wouldn't really care because it was a minor card.
Again, it's irrelevant in India, isn't it? It's just done by a bot.
Yeah.
It's just ping this video playing that you...
Lessons learned. That's all you can say. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Depth might not be there, but 155 down. Good luck with any of those guys. One big weight class. Yeah, I mean, they don't even have rankings for welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. I think they have really bolstered the heavyweight division, though. You're probably going to see that soon. They've signed a bunch of guys, haven't they? Amir Aliak Bari, Marcus Buchecha, Tom DeBlas back. Yeah. There's one other, I think. I think Ali Abdelaziz is bringing a bunch of Russians as well. Should be fun. Brandon's gonna have a fight on his hands to keep that heavyweight title for sure.
Yeah.
Which is good because he's not really had a fight for how many times he defended it? 3. He's fought 3 times in 5 years or something.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Need a little bit more activity. We love Brandon, but Brandon wants to fight. He's been saying, give me a fight. Come on, let's go. I'm sure he'll be fighting next month. Not next month. Maybe that 18th show. I'm not sure.
No, I think he'll fight next year. He's just had a baby, hasn't he? So he's just taking a bit of time off.
I've got an inkling it might be the end of this year. Have you seen the card for the 18th?
I've seen the main, the co-main. It's on the website.
Okay. Well, it's not Brandon Vera then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Damon is right. At least it didn't happen during the last 3 weeks. Damon. Aiden's got to go. Thanks for watching, Aiden. Appreciate it. Sorry, it did not work out as advertised, as planned. We're going to be back with the big bang.
Literally.
Hopefully avoid Star TV's clutches. I'll have some conversations with some people.
Heads will roll.
Heads will roll. It kind of sucks though. Yeah, we wanted to share the joy of Inside the Matrix 4 with you guys. Didn't get to. Just left talking about Leon's hat.
Cool hat.
It's a great hat.
Always in Korea.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah, I'm really disappointed, John. I just feel it's my fault, you know.
These things happen,
man. Too slow on the draw. What we need is a way to geo-block videos before they go live. I think you can. I thought you could. I'm going to have to figure some stuff out.
I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah, I think we're finished. I'm going to go cry. All right. Leon, thank you. Everyone, check out Asian Persuasion MMA if you're here. Leon, where can they find it? Twitter, Facebook, YouTube?
Yeah, just look for Asian Persuasion MMA, basically. Or APMMA on the website, apmma.net on the website. APMMA_net on Twitter. And then, just Asian Persuasion MMA on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
That's the one. Check us out, SCMP MMA on Twitter. We're not very big on Twitter, only got 300 followers. Facebook, a little bit more. You're on YouTube already, so if you haven't, like and subscribe, please. Instagram is a work in progress too. Thank you, John. Good night to you too. Sorry once again, everyone. Please don't let it deter you from coming back for the live fight companion. Better luck next time to SCMP. And thanks, Leon. And thanks, everyone, for watching. We hopefully see you again next time with no issues. Yeah. Good night and good luck.